GM. If you're just tuning in, this is Creatress, and what you're looking at today is a screen share. That means I'm letting you look at one of the tabs on my screen, and you're seeing the live feed. So what you're looking at here is a canvas and a pixel painting that's being made by up to 400 artists. Okay, so there's up to 400 artists who have this virtual paintbrush that lets them paint on this canvas. The canvas is open for 24 hours, and at the end of the 24 hours, the pixel painting is minted, and it goes live to be collected by anyone who wants during a 24-hour period. And all of the basically all of the ETH that gets collected from people who mint then gets split up among the artists that collaborated and contributed to the artwork. So this is an initiative called BasePaint. I put the website up in the title so you can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, you can just hang out and watch. Let's see. Is this the one that I'm... Yeah. What happens if I do this? Okay, so it looks the same still. So yeah, that's what's going on up here today. And just thought I would live stream a bit of that process. If you want to join the fun, all you needed to do is to find yourself a paintbrush, and the paintbrushes get I believe they sell one paintbrush every hour or so. They're pretty cheap. So just about anyone can get in on this. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. So you can see, can you see my, oh yeah, you can see my screen, my cursor here. Okay, cool. So basically right here is a chat that you can talk to the other people that are active in the canvas on. So you can just talk back and forth here, share ideas. Up here, you can see how much longer is left for this artwork to be completed. Up here, you can see how many pixels you have on your brush. Here is your earnings. I was part of one canvas the other day, and that was the yellow canvas. So these are my earnings from all the mints that have been, all the mints that people minted of that specific artwork. So that's pretty cool. I'd say, it's a fun way to collaborate and make a little something. So here's something cool. You can zoom in kind of, and for some reason it's showing that I still have 200 pixels, but I actually did some art here. So something's going on. Let's refresh. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, okay, cool. So now that it's letting me do that, I'm gonna go through. Wait, now it's saying I only have 37. Okay, so it must have. Must have reset. Now it's counting my pixels. Okay, so I added this little heart, this little pixel heart down here next to Stitch. I think I'm actually gonna put it here too. Put it a little closer to Stitch. And then hopefully the heart stays. So one thing about this is that you're not really guaranteed to have the art that you make on here. It's not a guarantee that it'll remain there at the end of the thing. So people are basically allowed to draw over your stuff if they want. That can happen. You have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for that possibility. Not get too attached to the art that you create here on the pixel. So I'm gonna remove one of those. We don't need that one. That corner one makes it look a little too blocky, so we'll just do that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I have 18 pixels left. Not a lot to work with, but let's see if I can slip a little heart in here. If you look far away, that kind of looks like a heart. No, not really. Not that much. I'm gonna erase that. Okay, so the fun part of this is kind of going through and seeing where you can add something. The other artists that work on this are like so good at pixel art that I just try to kind of just like get in where I fit in, like right here. It seems like it could use some help, kind of, you know, filling this area up of the planet. So I'm going to use some of my pixels to help with this endeavor. I think I'm going to turn. Oh, wait. So I got ahead of myself. So see here, I'm down to my last pixel. So my last pixel will be that. And now I'm at -1. So, okay, we're just going to be right there. So what you do once you've added as many pixels as you can, and you're happy with your contribution, I did a heart here and a heart here, and I thought I did another heart somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Although I don't know if I really, well, we'll see if I wonder if I can take these off. No, I can't. It won't let me take off a certain part. So I'm just going to go ahead and save it now as is. You have to agree to these are the rules. These are the rules. So then when you click that, then you have to sign a transaction. You do have to sign a transaction on your wallet to allow this to happen. Ooh, the network fee is expensive right now. It's 59 cents. I don't know. I might wait a while, actually. I might wait a while. So you can wait and save this whenever you're ready. I have about 20 hours. So I'm just gonna check back in later. And see if the cost goes down. Because it is dependent on, you know, ETH gas fees. That's how this whole world runs, right? World runs on Duncan. Just kidding. The world runs on ETH and gas fees. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if someone paints over my thing. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put a little heart in here later. Well, no one's going to paint. No, that's not how it works. So if I want to change what I've done, I can go click here, and now it's erased everything. There's no take backs on that. Oh wait, there is take backs. There it is. Oh, that was good. I thought it was gone for good. So here's my hearts. Heart, heart. There's a heart somewhere else. Oh yeah, by Lilo right here. By Stitch, I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave this open for some time so you can watch what's going on. See, so you can see the full screen here. There we go. Okay. Add some emojis. Toot, toot, toot. All right. Okay, so right now it's about 84 cents on base, the network fee, to confirm. And it doesn't let me really customize it to get it lower, but it is pretty, yeah, it's 0.0003. So I'm gonna wait and see if the gas goes down. It did go down from earlier. Try this again. Oh, cool. I'm glad you like the music, Safari. Thanks for joining in. So the theme for this is moon landing. In case you didn't notice, every day this is day 164 that this experiment has been happening, and every day there's a different theme, and the theme is actually voted on by people who have collected the artworks. So every day, every 24 hours, there's new artwork that you can mint, and then if you mint and you hold one of those, then you get to vote on the theme for the subsequent canvases. We call these canvases, these artworks. So yeah, pretty interesting experiment, I'd say, by BasePaint. Yeah, let's take. Alright, it's coming along. So you can see where the other artists are adding or changing things. You can see like their little cursors on the screen, and they can see where other people are working. So it looks like there's just one person working on it right this very moment. So I'm curious what they're gonna do. Try to save my stuff again. So let's see how much the gas fee is right now. It's 68 cents. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and confirm that so that we can get the pixels counted, and then that way I will officially be one of the artists. So here's where you can see where I added my 200 pixels. So I'm not going to mint it. Because I'm trying to save my gas. But there you have it. That's what I added. I added a few, 1, 2, 3, 4 little hearts. And I added some missing pixels that I found. So that's me. So that means that now my contribution of 200 pixels has now been counted on chain. And when this canvas is complete in the next 20 hours, we got 20 hours. So I'm going to do a live stream later on as well. And yeah, I'll do a canvas when it's closer to closing up. So in about 20 hours, this canvas will look so different. And I can show you the kind of like the evolution that I went through. There's a fun tool that they have here on the site. So it basically shows you every, like, I want to say it's every minute. there's a frame by frame, so you can see how it's changed over time. Um, but I think this is good for now. I think this gave you a good idea. Again, if you want to be part of this, all you have to do is go to BasePaint.xyz and mint yourself a paintbrush, and that gives you a certain amount of pixels every day that you can come and use on the canvas. And once the canvas gets minted, all of the artists who contributed get a small portion of the ETH. So far I have 0.0037 ETH because I contributed to a couple things. So right now, the first time that I contributed was on day 162. It was the yellow canvas. I contributed 200 pixels, and I earned this much. It says claimed. No, because I guess maybe I didn't claim it myself. No, I did mention. I'm not sure what this means necessarily. But right now for today's canvas, that's day 164. It hasn't raised any money yet because it hasn't started minting yet, but I contributed 200 pixels and it is still in the process of being drawn, so it hasn't earned anything yet. So that's kind of how it works. Yeah, come back later. I'll show you guys progress. So happy Friday.